because they confederated the bloody spears. Alright, so will you be able to strike at Stirland on your upcoming turn? Also just kind of leaving the dwarves to their own devices now, because dwarves are mostly defensive factions. They're really strong, they have lots of artillery, which isn't good, because we have none artillery. Vargeist or draw Skelebones. I forgot that Gibbets and Gallows also gave dark magic. Ooh, but the Ossuary gives necromancers. I also like how cursed fields don't actually appear in my building browser, but they go all the way up to a haunted mill. So I guess there's some buildings you can only get if you steal them from the Empire.
Oh. Makes sense.
Yeah, 'cause it doesn't appear in any of the building browsers, even in Castle Drakenhof.
Shit. Okay.
So it must be special.
Oh, okay. So to get
makes me feel like I don't want to dismantle it. What revelation have you received?
the special building, you need to steal the special building.
Yeah, the Empire has to build it. It might only be cursed fields though, because I got a charnel pit from whatever building was here before.
Huh.
I'm returned. I had to fix a closet door.
Why are you like always having to go and stream?
It's only been lately, and there's been a lot of shit going on, man. I've explained some of it to you.
Okay.
I'm hoping here soon it calms the fuck down, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna have to put my foot down, and it's not gonna be pretty. I don't want to have to do that, but trust me, I have no fucking problem doing that.
Pat, I wasn't trying to be meaty. I was just being curious.
No, you're fine. I'm just more saying people better step off, or they'll be forced to step off.
Oof.
Step off or death, your choice.
So I'm trying to upgrade Schwarzhofen and get it built into more of a, I don't know what to call it, more of an actual province as opposed to the shambles it's in now. It's just money is hard to come by right now.
Well, luckily we don't use money. We use dark magic.
Okay, dark magic's hard to come by right now, Burley.
Put up some gibbets, maybe. You get some dark magic and some public order out of them.
I don't know if there's going to be a way for me not to really take attrition here. We'll try and do it this way, but the forest might still slow me.
It might. Castle Drakenhof is lucky enough to have a tarnished gold mine.
Yeah.
Which turns into a balefire gold smeltery, which makes 1,000 dark magic a turn.
You know what, Burley? Fuck you.
Okay. Take me a din-din first.
Make sure you get Assumi's permission. You treat my brother nice.
of flesh.
Just 'cause
Mission,
I told him, fuck,
I
he doesn't have to
thirst.
be the one doing it.
You're the one who offered, though.
Eliminate a lord belonging to
I offered for the event to occur, not who would
Leoness
be in
or
attendance.
Bordelot in 29 turns. You get the Rampager standard. That's actually pretty good.
What?
The Rampager standard gives a nice charge bonus. Probably build a cemetery here. Even though there should be a cemetery around the charnel pit. From Mordheim, I could hit Needling, but that won't help you. There's no garrison there, as far as I can tell, aside from the one that comes with it.
Well, it's not like that's a hard garrison to kill.
No. Okay. I do need to do another research, though.
Like, I don't see this particular combat against this faction being difficult in the least.
No.
Warp bod might be a pain in the ass, but so when are you planning on starting your stream if you do today, Hideo?
I generally wait to stream for when you're streaming.
Okay.
I'm still going to work on the Book of Archon, I think, because I don't really have access to those other units.
I figured I'd start around 3 or 4. I was going to say 1 or 2, but...
Yeah, and that's fine, because I'll have to stop and do dishes and get ready to make grandma's supper and everything. I'm going to go down to Master of the Putrid Horde, so I get free zombies. That seems like a good idea to me. One more turn till Helm and Mayonnaise is...
Are you still going to stay in chat while you're doing all that shit, brother?
I don't know if I have enough range, but we can see.
Huh?
I don't know if I have enough range, but we can see.
I was talking to Gabby as well. You could switch to using your laptop.
Good.
And just hook your headset up to that. Over.
Almost swam into the void.
There's going to be a rebellion, but that just means free public order. Put him in the middle. Maybe it's because there's pastures that I have the cursed fields. Maybe it's a resource building that requires pastures. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see where the rebellion pops up. Hopefully near Gorst. It kind of spawned in the middle. That's fine.
Gorsh.
Helm Gorst likes Helm and mayonnaise. He died trying to eat Miracle Whip.
Miracle Whip's
I know, Miracle Whip's nice from Helm. Helm has this weird aftertaste.
Gorsh, Mickey.
nasty shit. I like mayo. Miracle Whip's too fucking sweet. That's its problem.
There's not that many choices for pre-made mayonnaise, really.
Just make it yourself.
Yeah, I could. I know how to. Okay, they're paying me for non-aggression pact. I'll take that.
Simi just offered to make me a sandwich.
Wow.
Is she barefoot and pregnant too?
No. Barefoot, yes. Pregnant, no.
That you know of. He just went fucking dead silent.
I'm not going to tempt the fates by saying anything.
Damn! I was like, oh, they're attacking me. No, they're rebels with great swords.
I mean, maybe you shouldn't have let them rebel.
I didn't think it'd be that... I've never seen a rebellion that strong. You know what? I'm gonna fight it. I bet you the balance of power is gonna swing when we go to the battlefield.
That bat is fucking drowning.
They're so mad.
Drowned bat.
Unfortunately, that's not a thing, apparently.
That'd be so annoying.
It would be, but it would also be kind of cute.
Yeah, what if it was like Thaumcraft and you had like a drowned hellbat?
Nah, thanks. I'll
Yeah.
pass.
Look at the balance of
Yeah,
power now. We're good.
Have you found any bees, Adele?
No,
No bees?
they're not out until 1.15.
Oh.
Unless you have forestry.
Yeah, then the
Yeah.
bees are so angry because they're in the nether and they want to fucking murk your ass. They're giant hell bees.
I mean, they're NBs too.
No, I'm talking about the giant beehives in the nether.
Oh my god. These zombies didn't want to be a part of this.
The zombies are falling to pieces, Jeff.
Zombies are
Just
fun.
drown them.
The skeletons look so happy though.
Yeah, look, there's a big grin on their face. They show nothing but teeth.
Yeah, right? And then you have the giant fucking winged bats over here.
Those aren't even giant bats, though. Like the fell bats. There's actually a separate giant bat model that we didn't get in this game, but it exists.
They're pretty big bats, though. I'm just saying.
They're rather large bats.
One might say they're bat ass.
Leave.
At least they're not flying monkeys.
I'm not leaving, Hideo.
That joke was terrible, though.
I know it was.
You're exiled.
Exiled, like Northernlion.
Yes.
So do you just have zombies and skeletons in this army?
Yes.
That's a shame.
But apparently they can't see me over the ridge yet, so they're wandering around, and they saw a single unit of zombies, and they stopped.
Those great swords look fucking legit.
They're pretty legit. I'm gonna try and lure some of their dudes over here and send them on a wild bat chase.
I think the crossbowman might still be a slight issue for you, but that'd be about it.
They're realizing their folly now.
I think I've seen this movie. It's the Night of the Living Dead.
You know that scene where they all rush at you with dopey shields?
Yeah. Those great swords are frightened.
Yeah, undead always cause fear, and are also immune to fear, and they expose their archers to the bats.
The archers are dead then. The bats must feed. Bats are so mad.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to pull them off before the spears get there.
I'd pull them now. There you go.
And pull them back into the woods, so that the shots that are fired against them do no succeed.
Those archers, they weren't very happy about that one. They're not even returning fire.
Yeah, well, they're more concerned about these skeleton warriors that are hopping at them.
I would use at least one unit of those guys and just like fucking.
Yeah, probably worth. Okay, the bats are engaged. I only need one unit to deal with this.
Yeah, because that's gonna devastate those great swords' morale.
Once the great swords go down, they got nothing. Actually, let's hit these other great swords because they're gonna break that one unit.
I was about to say.
I really wanted to engage their spears because I only have the Invocation of Nehek.
If you're engaging spears, you should buy them dinner first.
It's just once the great swords go, this way their morale can't reinforce each other. Once the great swords go, this is over.
Yeah. Okay, they're leaving, so we're going to change you to fight the Lector, and the bats will stay on the crossbow until they leave the field.
Or die.
And
The Lecter? Is it a Hannibal?
maybe.
Like I was gonna ask.
30 seconds till I can use the invocation again.
What kind of unit is the Arc Lector? Is it a mage or what is it?
He's more like a priest, but he gets a mount that's like a cannon of light. But he's mostly a warrior priest.
Okay.
He's got a hammer of Sigmar, not the hammer of Sigmar, but
A hammer that might
be
might
blessed
be
by Sigmar.
Sigmarish.
I'm glad the skeleton spears are holding against the living spears. They're clearing like this big open area around them. It's like some kind of fucking Shogun thing happening here.
Yeah, right.
Oh no. We don't talk about shoguns.
The bats are harassing the crossbowmen right off the field. Their leadership is like out of range, so they're not getting any morale buff from that.
I am doing a bit of a concern here, though.
I know. I'm pulling the bats back because the crossbowman shattered. 3 seconds till I can invoke.
Those great swords are holding out a lot better than I thought they would.
Yeah. The Strigoi is wrecking the great swords, but he has to stay engaged to this blob before he can help with this one.
Yeah.
As long as they keep their leadership tied up down here, though.
Well, the Strigoi is so fucking mad. It's like beating the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Oh, we have giant bats. They have arrived.
Yeah, just one more thing for them to deal with. 10 seconds till I can heal something again. I think it's going to be this unit here. Although this unit's actually crumbling.
Is taking forever.
This unit's going to crumble. This whole flank
Love
is
you.
doing not so well.
Got it?
Yeah, that unit crumbled.
Oof.
That unit's going to crumble. They'll be heavily damaged. Gorse will have to come down and finish them off. They'll have to take the city back, which is fine. Okay, they're breaking. At least these skeletons are holding. They're actually scaring the Lector.
I don't think you're gonna leave. I don't think you're gonna lose, dude.
It depends on my morale. Because if once morale goes in an undead army, the whole thing just falls over.
Look right here, though.
I know. It's hard though, because if I break first, that's it. I need to heal over here because I need these spears not to join the battle.
One unit of great swords is fleeing.
Yep, I'm gonna have to give chase.
Your Strigoi is freed up. The other unit's fleeing.
Okay, I'm gonna have the bats stay on them, and also this unit of zombies. Now my Strigoi is gonna come down here, and all these other guys that aren't chasing are gonna come line up here. They're getting there. They're slow.
You've won. This fight's over.
Yeah, the Lector can't use Battle Chant at that distance. If any of those swords rally, though.
Where'd your bats go?
They crumbled.
Aw.
Like, these skeletons are probably going to crumble.
They have 1 unit of swords rally, but the morale is going to be so fucked, I don't think they're going to be a problem.
I think they're just going to crumble that unit of skeletons. I want to send another unit of zombies over to help with this guy, just for morale purposes. Throw a unit of zombies down at these guys. Can't wait till I get an upgraded version of Invocation of Nehek, which will give me the map heal. Yeah, they crumbled, as I thought. These spearmen are gonna get snacked by the Strigoi. What are you doing? You also hit this unit. See, this is when morale is becoming a problem for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting some rallies, though.
Oh no, their lord might end up dying here. What are you doing so hot, Chef?
No, I'm just having so many crumbles. Like, you could be winning, and then suddenly your army just turns into dust.
You just need these spearmen here to fucking fall apart, finally.
Yeah. Okay, one great sword left the field. I am out of magic. So no more invocation.
One spearman's about to flee.
Just need these 2 units to not break. The Lecter's gaining morale now. He must be using ability on himself.
If you had any other unit other than a Strigoi here, you would have lost.
I mean, if I had Manfred, he would have soloed this.
I'm saying any other type of general, though, that's not a legendary, you would have lost.
Probably. The
Strigoi seems ridiculously powerful.
Yeah, it's a great melee mage.
This unit of spears right there is... Oh my god, you just lost. Oh, those are your skeleton warriors. I thought those were great swords. I was about to say, if they came back, you'd lose.
Yeah, well, if they don't get here before they crumble, I'll still lose. See, the spears are regaining morale because I'm crumbling left and right.
Oops.
Yep, here it comes.
Your Strigoi might have to fucking solo this shit.
Okay, my skeletons got their balls back once they finally hit the back of these guys.
Skeletons have balls?
I guess. These zombies and skeletons have critical bindings. They're so far from the Lord. These spears are crumbling, but very slowly. I really need these great swords to just shatter, so I don't have to chase them, and I can reinforce my other blobs. Oh, they're crumbling my skeleton warriors! Strigoi probably takes more damage from spears because he's a monster. The Lecter's so close to leaving because of my tar pit down here.
I still think you win this. I think you win it barely, but I think you win this.
I don't care if every unit except my Strigoi dies. Okay, there. Pull a unit back. Everyone else chase them. Oh, it's so close. We have another flea.
Their lord's about to break.
Yeah, and those great swords, I think they'll get one more rally. That's it. Shatter, shatter, shatter. My army could still hilariously, after I shattered them, my army could still crumble and I could lose everything and still win.
Huh? Well, that was great. Thank you.
Oh, mein Leben. You know what the MVP was? That unit of skeleton spears that held for like the entire battle until the very end. If I didn't have the skeleton spears, I would have been overrun.
Really good thing.
The dead rise again.
Doesn't that mean you get units back? I'm surprised there was a Pyrrhic victory. That still should have been a heroic.
Probably because some of them survived. Like, that one guy, that one unit I wiped out killed 592 undead. I did take out all of their crossbowmen, though.
Which is huge. It is a shame you lost your bats, though.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, they were garrison. Never mind.
I'm going to take replenishment. And they're going to take attrition.
And now he's also going to get slapped with attrition, too. Nah, they're finished. Incantation of Usaron is a get. I got a mission aborted. Brilliant. Fucking Nurgle's rot on the moon.
Balls.
Exactly what I needed. Recruit some skeleton warriors there to help reinforce, because I think I am going to end up with a rebellion there.
I wonder if any of those great sword guys that died, I wonder if I can get them as Graveguard with great weapons by raising the dead.
I don't understand how I still can't get to Needling in one turn even from where I'm at. The game is going to make me take attrition.
It's one turn isn't bad, because you'll stop taking attrition once you take it.
So I know what pisses me off though is that the game, this province is I'm pissed. This province is set up to force you to take attrition. It's annoying.
Unless you come from Mordheim, which is just a straight jaunt down the road. But then you have to walk around the mountains the other way to get to Mordheim.
And I can't even raise any interesting dead here.
There hasn't been a battle there yet.
And Jaws.
The ancient fools of this province have risen up against us and must be swiftly and brutally crushed. They disappeared. Rank gained. Do I give him the Aura of Supremacy? Or... You can also get Darkling Skies, you end up taking a lot of attrition. I can give him a bonus to Invocation, I can give him a bonus to the Hunger. Or I can give him the Aura of Supremacy so it can work on the Unliving Host. I'll probably give him the Aura of Supremacy. No interesting dead. I will recruit though. I'll just have Hellman take care of this.
Oh, I'm gonna have a word with them.
Let's do it like this.
Quick enough. I like how those guys, like, they just survived that massive fight. Like, we live. Hellman comes down and says, "You make fine puppets." They're just like, damn it.
Alright. Now we'll go back and assume my position, getting ready to strike at
Back off him.
Bitch Haven over here. Okay,
What do you think the first thing I should play is, guys? When I start playing a game?
It's a tough one. Not gonna lie.
What is?
The game you should start with.
I don't know. What do you feel like playing?
I played Fallout already. I played Assassin's Creed. I played like everything this week.
Like Fallout's not really getting you much of an audience.
Well, I also just realized I wasn't technically online on Twitch last night either.
Yeah,
It was showing me as streaming, but it was also showing me as offline.
Yeah,
Ripperoni and cheese.
I tried telling you.
Probably. No, he said something about cheese.
Ripperoni and cheese.
Ripperoni and cheese. They want a peace treaty with me. You know what? I'd be willing to do that. I would be willing to do that.
Are you just gonna betray them?
Pay me $3,000. Okay, it's low. They pay me 2. I'll take 2. Nope. No peace.
Well, you're standing right outside the door, so that's a pretty bad move on their part.
Pay me or die. Very well, you've chosen death.
I miss in the older Total War games when you can actually threaten people as part of the agreement.
Yeah, right.
But then you had to follow through with the threat, or else the next time you do it, no one would believe you.
I'll fucking do it again. Isabella von Karnstein just got the strict personality trait.
Because the Moot has such low public order. She's gonna get strict.
Good with me.
She's also a lady, so she's probably strict in other ways too.
Woo.
Hey, Needling, you belong to me now.
See, they could have avoided this vampiric uprising if only they had surrendered to the night.
Yeah, right? I offered, man, and they just didn't want it. So now they're gonna get it in a different way.
Oh, I has a suggestion.
Yes.
When you start your stream, until you figure out what you're in the mood for, why don't you do a couple runs of Isaac?
Couple runs of Isaac. I could do that. And if Broly's gonna be here, that makes for good content too, because he always has interesting suggestions.
Indeed.
Played so damn much of it. And he can assault me for it, which is even
don't the blood dragons look like Dracula's costume from the movie?
Yeah, I disagree. I think Cadil has more creative insults, and yes.
Well,
Thanks.
is this because Durf resembles the end of a bell?
Really, your dick.
I don't try to be insulting.
No, I said you have creative insults. I never said you were constantly insulting. I said when you do, it's usually very creative.
Oh, okay.
That make more sense?
Yeah.
I think I'm actually going to give my shadow vampires in this army spread corruption. That way, when I take a province, it assimilates much more quickly.
Yes.
Hey, dude.
You work for me now.
Hey, Durf.
Yes?
Stop being Queen Victoria stained.
What? Queen Victoria's. Creative, yes. Does it make sense? I'll leave that to the jury.
It makes perfect sense. You're being Queen Victoria stained.
He just needs to stop gargling these nuts is the thing.
Yeah.
I've heard that one too many times.
If you've heard it so many times, it must be true.
I'm out of dark magic again, so I can't raise any more skeletons.
It makes sense, because Queen Victoria didn't have any children. And people assumed she was a man.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
The only
interesting... God?
She didn't want to have kids, so she didn't. But because of that, they just assumed that she was a man. Or something along those lines. So it makes perfect sense.
You don't want kids, you gay. I could raid. It makes you immune to attrition when you raid. I'm gonna go to the border. Then next turn, I'm gonna. How much does it take to raid? I can't channel. It takes 50%. So I go nose into their territory. Start raiding. So I can no longer. I should no longer receive attrition, but it's only my anyway.
Can we talk about the Necrarch for their bloodline? If you awaken the 3 of them, you get minus 10% upkeep for all armies.
Yeah.
These are heinously strong buffs.
So
Famously
for the Lamian, you get a upkeep for hero reduction, campaign line of sight bonus, and vigor reduction. For the von Karnsteins, casualty and punishment, public order, and you get Sylvanian crossbowmen and Sylvanian handgunners. So it gives us a ranged option as vampires, which is something we don't normally get. It only takes 1 to get a ranged unit, but
The handgunners.
Yeah.
And then the Blood Dragons, of course, is military, immune to undead attrition, weapon strength, and unit experience. But the weapon strength's for calves, so.
Yeah, so they're more about knights because they were noble.
Yeah.
And of course, the Necrarch gives you the research buff and the upkeep down, so they're also very good.
And the Winds of Magic starting amount plus 20 for all armies, which is strong as hell.
Yes, hence every vampire general is a caster of some sort.
And then the Strigoi.
Yes.
Public order minus 60%, I think, is the real get there.
Kind of. The ambush chance for all armies is pretty good, too. 20% ambush chance for vampire plus whatever personal buffs they have.
Fair enough.
And, the extra vampiric corruption just helps you stay locked in. The thing is, you need a lot of blood kisses to just get one of these maxed out.